Hello everyone, this is Sumit and I am Sitecore certified developer and also Sitecore technology MVP. Today I am going to give you an introduction about one of the new features, or you can say improvements of Sitecore 10.4, that is the use of Solr soft commits. But before I give you the context about how we can configure it, let me give you some brief idea about it. So this is the agenda of today's video. So we'll see about the commit and what is the default commit in Solr, Sitecore Solr for Solr, and then we'll see the difference between the soft commit and the hard commit, and then finally I will show you how we can configure it through a patch file and how it will work. So in Solr, a commit is an action which asks Solr to commit those changes to the index file. By default, commits action result in a hard commit of all the index files to stable storage disk. When a client includes a commit equal to 2 parameter with an update request, this ensures that all index segment affected by the adds and deletes on an update are returned to disk as soon as index updates are completed. If an addition flag soft commit equal to true is specified, then Solr performs a soft commit, meaning that Solr will commit your changes to the data structure quickly, but not guaranteed that the index files are returned to stable storage. This is an implementation of near real-time storage, a feature that boosts document visibility, since you don't have to wait for background merges and storage to finish before moving on to something else. So a full commit means that if server crashes, Solr will know exactly where your data was stored, but a soft commit means that data is stored but the location information isn't yet stored. The trade-off is that a soft commit gives you faster visibility because it's not waiting for background merges to finish. A soft commit achieves near real-time indexing by opening a new searcher after a specific time interval. It is faster and less expensive than a hard commit, as it does not write the index to files or starts a new transition log. However, even though it is less expensive than a hard commit, it still utilizes resource and should be set for as long as it is responsible for the application. So the difference is that hard commit calls fsync on the index files to ensure they have been flushed to stable storage. The current transition log is closed and a new one is open. You can learn more about in the Solr documentation to see this section transition log for how data is recovered in the absence of hard commit. Optionally, a hard commit can also make document visible for search, but this may not be ideal in some use cases, as it is more expensive than a soft commit. By default, commit actions result in a hard commit of all the index files to stable storage. On the other hand, a soft commit is faster since it only makes index changes visible and does not fsync index files, start a new segments, nor start a new transaction log. Search collections that have near real-time requirements will want to soft commit often enough to satisfy the visibility requirements of the application. A soft commits may be less expensive than the hard commit. Open searcher equal to true, that is a parameters, but it is not free. It is recommended that to be set for as long as is reasonable given the application requirement. So a hard commit means that if a server crashes, Solr will know exactly where your data was stored. A soft commit means that the data is stored but the location information isn't stored. The trade-off is that a soft commit gives you faster visibility because it's not waiting for background merges to finish. So that is all about the differences, the definition, or what is a commit and how hard and soft commit works in the Solr. Okay, so now we will see the circuit documentation. What it says about use of Solr soft commit is when using Solr as a search provider, you can configure it to handle indexes data using soft commits. So you can visit the Solr documentation for information about the advantage of soft commits that I've already covered previously. So optionally in Solr, use auto commit to configure automatic commit settings such as max dot, and if you don't configure Solr, default value is used. I mean the default value that is defined in the Solr that is used. So let me show you it had configured in Solr. So this is the Solr config where we can select the value of soft commit. So this is about we can set the max time of the soft commit and this will be set. But on the other hand, we can configure it using the Sitecore. That is a new feature or improvements you can say in the 10.4. That is to create a new patch file and modify a setting. So let me show you the two configs that is called sitecore.context.solr.default indexing.configuration. This is pointing to Sitecore 10.3 that does not contain any settings for the soft commit, and these are other settings, but that is the setting that is introduction is not the new setting is not there. But on the other hand, this is the configuration of Sitecore 10.4, and here is a setting you will find here. Setting name content-search.solr.use soft commit value equal to false. So by default it is false, but if you want to use that Solr soft commit, then you can make it true. So you can see that description that is also given. If enable soft commit are used, the auto commit must be enabled and configure in Solr before enabling this setting. So in the setting in Solr, this is by default false, but you can, I mean, the default setting for this setting is false, but you can you must enable configure in Solr before enabling this setting. So let me show you how we can enable this setting by creating a patch file. So this is my patch file, and you can see how I have enabled this setting that is called site content-search.solr.use soft commit to true, and I have given the name z.sitecore.content-search.solr.enable soft commit config. Let me show you where I have put that in my Sitecore solution. So this is my Sitecore 10 solution, and I have put that into the include app config include z.feature.override, but you can just add that file wherever you want in your solution as per your needs. And after adding that, if I see the show config and search for this property called content-search.solr.soft-commit, you can see that it is targeting this file that I have created, and the value is showing as true. So it had overridden the use soft commit feature that was initially false, and now it is showing as true. So this is how we can enable the Solr soft commits in our Sitecore 10.4 solution. So that is, I hope that is covered all the things for this new feature. I hope you like the video. If you have any issue, if you have anything you want to discuss, you can just mention me here, or you can reach out to me on Slack as well. Thank you.